Welcome to another RSR. Toronto Blue Jays 13, Seattle Mariners 4. ALCS 2025 Game 3. Seattle still leads the series 2-1, but the Blue Jays win one. They got one. We're going to a Game 5 at the very least. They're playing 2 more in Seattle. If they get 1 more, we're going back to Toronto. If they get 2 more, they could win. Well, even if they get 1 more, they could still win in Toronto, but they'd have to win both. If they get both here in Seattle plus this one, all they would have to do is win 1 or 2 in Toronto. Point is, you want them to make this a best of 3. But we got a Game 5. We ain't getting swept. What a game from the Blue Jays. Start off a bit shaky, but Shane Bieber shut it down. The bats woke up. And the Blue Jays blow out the Mariners. 4-0 in Seattle this year. Swept the Mariners in Seattle in May. They've won tonight. 4 games at Safeco Field, and they've won all 4. They've only won 1 game against the Mariners at the Sky Dome, which, knowing how the Blue Jays play, and also the Mariners have a very good home record as well, it's a weird reverse split, because if you look at the Yankees series, the Blue Jays ripped the Yankees to shreds at the Sky Dome. Never had to play them after games 1 and 2 at the Sky Dome because we won in New York. Weirdly enough, only won 3 games in New York. 1 per series when we played there. But that was enough. Now, we're playing the Mariners, where we're normally the better team at home, have only won 1 against them at home, because we won 1 of 3 against them at the Sky Dome. We won the season series. Not that it matters. We were the best team. We had more wins anyway. But undefeated at Safeco. That's crazy. But I was saying, if any Toronto Blue Jays or any team could get up off the mat from the situation they were in, it's these Toronto Blue Jays, the 2025 Toronto Blue Jays. And guess what? They kicked out at 2. Not 2.75. If they won tomorrow, that would be kicking out at 2.75. They kicked out at 2. And the way they played, honestly, I got a good feeling about the other 2 games at Safeco Field. We haven't lost there yet. I wonder if the Mariners fans watching this is happy that I'm saying Safeco, but either way, because it is Safeco Field. It ain't T-Mobile Park. But with that being said, just like I say Sky Dome for Toronto, it's not the Rogers Center, it's Sky Dome. Either way, Toronto got the job done. The bats were alive. What an amazing performance from Toronto. Points, runs were scored as follows. It's better than goals. Bottom 1, Julio Rodriguez with a 2-run homer off Shane Bieber. Randy Arozarena scores, makes it 0-2 Mariners. Shane Bieber had a shaky bottom of the first pitching. Horrible top of the first for the Jays bats. They flipped that really quickly, but we'll get there. Shane Bieber, that top 5 of the Mariners lineup is absolute nails. Like, it's an amazing top 5. The Mariners lineup, bottom 4 sucks. It's bad. Their bench, maybe a little bit better. Their top 5, though, I'm afraid of them. I still am. We won 13-4, and I'm still afraid of that top 5. Arozarena, Julio, Raleigh, Polanco, I know no particular order, and Naylor. Actually order Arozarena, Raleigh, Julio, Polanco, Naylor. Yeah, because Polanco got the ground rule after homer. That is a crazy top 5. Like, that's an amazing top 5. Like, I'm still afraid of it, you know? That bottom 4, not so much. The top 5, yeah. But Julio scores a second home run in 2 games. 2-run instead of 3 to start the game. But the Blue Jays would roar back again. But this time, they wouldn't stop roaring. Second inning, no score. Top 2 wasn't so good, but Bieber locked in against that horrible bottom of the Mariners lineup. Top 3, Andres Gimenez. Out of anybody, Andres Gimenez hits a 2-run home run off George Kirby. Ernie Clement scores 2-2 tie. Andres Gimenez hit a home run. It did scrape the wall, but who cares? Raleigh hit one that scraped the wall later on in the game. Andres Gimenez hit a homer. for what feels like the first time since April. Good timing, Andres. I know it isn't. I know it was more like 2 months ago. 99 at bats, but you have to add the plate appearances that were walks. It's been like a month and a half, but it feels like April. Ernie Clement scores with him, but amazing home run by Andres Gimenez. So happy with that. George Kirby throws a wild pitch. Nathan Lucas on third. He comes home to score 3-2. Dalton Varsho hits a double after that. Vladdy comes home to score. Alejandro Kirk comes home to score. 5-2 Blue Jays. Top 4. George on George violence. George Kirby says, blimey. After George Springer, George, savior of the Blue Jays, hits a solo home run off Kirby. 6-2. George Kirby said, blimey. That one's gone. Nicely done, George Springer. Nicely done. 6-2 Blue Jays. Top 5, Vladdy Jr. with a solo home run off Kirby. 7-2. Ernie Clement hits an RBI single. Anthony Santander scores. 8-2. Top 6, Nathan Lucas hits a RBI ground out. Basically a swinging bunt that Gimenez scores off of. I'm surprised they didn't throw home. 9-2 Blue Jays. Alejandro Kirk hits a 3-run homer off of Ferguson. Springer, Vladdy, and Kirk all score. 12-2 Blue Jays. Bottom 8, Randy Arozarena gets a solo home run off of Yariel Rodriguez. 12-3. Cal Raleigh comes up back-to-back off Yariel. 12-4. Top 9, Addison Barger with a solo home run off of Jackson, who won the World Series with the Braves 4 years ago, but now is mopping up games. 13-4, Addison Barger with a long home run. Probably the longest one of the night. Let's be real. Final 13-4. Seattle still leads series 2-1, but the Blue Jays win game 3. For me, player of the game, I'm going to go with... It's going to be... I don't know. Andres Gimenez was really good tonight. You know what? Yeah, I'm going there. Andres Gimenez was amazing tonight. Player of the game, Andres Gimenez. And he will be on the Game 5 thumbnail because I've already made the Game 4 thumbnail. Let me tell you, Andres Gimenez, that was an amazing game. I did not expect a game that good out of him. A home run, multiple hits, got on base. Amazing game. Awesome in the field. Did a good job there. Andres had a really good game, I have to say. And he set the tone. He set the tone. Home run off Andres Gimenez, you just knew after he did that we were going to win this game. Really, because amazing. Like, it's Andres Gimenez hitting a home run. Like, you know damn well if he does that, we're winning. It's Andres Gimenez. He's not really known for his home runs. This ain't 2022 anymore. I mean, he did hit a couple home runs in April when we were bad and didn't look like a first-place team. Perfect timing. Perfect timing from him. Awesome. A little bit of pop from Andres, eh? But I have to say, Shane Bieber had such a good performance tonight. They actually let him stay in the game for longer than I expected. Vladdy did go 4 for 4. Damn good game for Vladdy. That's the Vladdy we need to see. The Toronto Blue Jays in general are the Jays we expected to see tonight. These were the Jays that we all expected to see. That's what I'm talking about. These are the Blue Jays that we all expected to see. And now they have a game back, and they could at least win one more in Seattle. And if they do that, they're going back to Toronto no matter what. The question is, if they win tomorrow and make it 2-2, the question is, will it be 3-2 Seattle or 3-2 Toronto? If they get the second of 3 or the third of 3 and first and third, then it's 3-2 Seattle. They got to win both in Toronto. But so far, every game of this series has been won by the away team. It's looking to be one of those. Hopefully it stays that way till Game 6. Our luck, it'll probably stay that way through Game 6, then Game 7, tie game. Winner wins the series, winner take all. That's our luck, probably. But I'll accept that. With the way it started, I'll accept that. whether we lose or not, whether we win or lose, I would accept that with the way this series started. But the Jays aren't dead yet. They showed up. They absolutely rocked George Kirby. They absolutely rocked him. Like, that was exactly what you needed. If you're a Blue Jay, that's what you needed. And I have a feeling that this ain't over yet. And I have a good feeling this series might be tied this time tomorrow. About this time tomorrow. I have a good feeling about it. I'm not saying that's my prediction, but I have a good feeling. Because Max Scherzer goes tomorrow. When people count him out the most, that's when he shows up the biggest. When the lights are brightest, the people count him out the most. Dude had one time had spasms, back spasms, neck spasms, and had a shutdown World Series start against the Astros. This is Max Scherzer we're talking about. Never count out Mad Max. When you count him out, that's when he's his best, though. So, if you want to keep on doing it, do it. With that being said, the Blue Jays, they will live to see Friday. The question is, will they live to see Sunday? Because that would be Game 6. I think, the way this is going, I think they do. Whether that means they have the lead going into Game 6 of the series, or they have to win both games in Toronto, we don't know that yet. But I do think we see Sunday. We know we're seeing Friday, but I think we see Sunday. Monday, I kind of feel like we won't. I say for positive reasons. But Mariners got owned tonight. You can't let the Jays wake up. They had that talk on the plane. You can't let them wake up. And they have good numbers against Castillo as well, if you look at the Baseball Savant. So, I'm interested to see how tomorrow goes as well. But the Blue Jays get one back. They will see Friday. Will they see Sunday is the question. But they got to get one more in Seattle to come back to Toronto for one more time this season at the very least. It'll be interesting. But the Blue Jays did their damn job tonight. They did their damn job tonight. Shane Bieber, Vladdy, Jimenez, Springer. Everybody did their job. Everybody did their job. This is the type of game you're looking for when it comes to Toronto versus Seattle. And they're back alive. They ain't dead yet. The Jays ain't dead yet. You said they were dead. They ain't dead yet. So let's keep it going. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlists. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow for a live watch along. 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. Well, 7:25 Central, 7:25, 8:25 Eastern for Blue Jays at Mariners Game 4 live and then review after. Friday, we will be live for Game 5, live and review. Saturday's MLS Decision Day, East and West. Sunday may be a Game 6, but we know we'll be live for the Formula One United States Grand Prix before Game 6, if there is a possible Game 6. And there might be both. May just be 2 lives, 1 review. I'll have to look at the timing. But with that being said, and then Monday, if there's a Game 7, we're live Monday. So there you go. With that being said, I'll see you tomorrow. Another Jays game. It'll be up in the living room, at least the live. And we're going to have some fun with it. I'll see you later. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. Let's go, Blue Jays. We ain't dead yet. There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. There's no easy way out. You know what it is. They said it'd be Rocky 4. Well, guess what? It's Rocky 4. Good job, A-Rod. I can't believe I'm saying those words. Against your former team, too. Not that anybody remembers you playing for the Mariners, but either way. Not that anybody thinks of you as a Mariner, but either way. Yeah, I'll see you later. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See ya.